Man found a tiny object in his late mother's ring, but it made the police knock on his door. Terry gave his late mother's ring to his wife as a wedding gift. It was a simple gold band with a vintage design, and she wore it every day for 5 years. One evening, the ring slipped from her hand and hit the floor. When she picked it up, she noticed a fine crack running along the side. Worried it might break, she gave it to Terry and asked him to have it repaired. The next morning, Terry took the ring to an old jewelry shop. The jeweler examined it carefully, running his fingers over the crack. Then he stopped and looked at Terry with surprise. "There's something inside," the jeweler said. Carefully, he pried open the crack, and a tiny black object fell out. It was a miniature flash drive. Terry took the flash drive to his best friend, Jason, who was skilled with computers. Together, they plugged it into a laptop, but what they saw left them speechless. The screen flickered, and a single folder appeared. Inside, there were dozens of encrypted files. Terry's heart pounded. His mother had passed away years ago. Why had she hidden this? And what could be so important that she sealed it inside her wedding ring? Jason, his tech-savvy friend, quickly started working on unlocking the files. After a few minutes, he managed to access one. As the document loaded, Terry held his breath. It wasn't just any file. It was an old bank record showing large transactions made over 30 years ago. Curious and nervous, they opened more files. A pattern began to emerge. The documents pointed to hidden bank accounts, real estate purchases, and secretive transactions in Terry's mother's name. These weren't small amounts. There were millions involved. Terry's hands shook as he scrolled through the records. "Jason," Terry whispered. "What is this?" Jason turned to him, his face pale. "Terry, this isn't just family savings. This looks like something much bigger." Terry's mind raced. His mother had been a kind and quiet woman, always careful with money. He had never seen her live a lavish life. Where did all this money come from? And why had she kept it a secret? As Jason continued searching through the files, they came across something even stranger. There were emails and letters dating back decades, discussing transfers, coded messages, and names neither of them recognized. Terry's stomach tightened. His mother had clearly been involved in something she didn't want anyone to know about. But was it legal? Was she hiding from someone? Then they found a document that made their blood run cold. It was a scanned letter with an official government seal. It warned of an investigation into financial fraud, smuggling, and offshore accounts. The name at the bottom was his mother's. Terry's heart pounded. His mother had been investigated. But if she had done something illegal, why hadn't she been arrested? Had she escaped the authorities? Or had she made a deal? Before they could process it all, a knock at the door made them freeze. Terry slowly stood up, his pulse racing. Through the peephole, he saw 2 men in suits standing outside. One of them held a badge, FBI. Terry and Jason exchanged a look. They had only just uncovered the files, but someone already knew. Terry took a deep breath and opened the door. There was no time to hide anything. The agent introduced himself and got straight to the point. "We need to talk about your mother." Terry's world was about to change forever.